proudly presents these super hit sounds, the Union Gap.
One girl, get out of my mind.
The Beatles.
Lady Madonna, children at your
Bobby Goldsboro.
And honey, I miss you.
Manfred Mann.
You'll not see nothing like the mighty wind.
The Monkees. Plus dozens of other top stars in continuing entertainment presented by the All-Americans. 4 minutes of the music you want to hear are heard on Music Power Radio.
77 WABC.
Take one Mother Superior, one super hip Sister George, 28 fun-loving teenage girls packed carefully in a big yellow bus going cross country to a California youth rally, and you guessed it.
You know where angels go, trouble follows.
And so do the boys. See Rosalind Russell, Stella Stevens in Columbia Pictures, where angels go, trouble follows, in color.
It's now playing at Columbia Showcase Theaters.
WABC.
Bill, what kind of a sound can we get for the word gloss?
Well, Jane, how about this one from outer space?
Ooh, it's scary. But it might be just perfect for those out-of-this-world shoes at National.
Okay, you're on.
National brings you out-of-this-world news and shoes from Young and Fair. It's gloss. Gloss. Yes, gloss is soft and gleamy patents and lustrous leather.
How about a little more outer space, Janie? Like this.
Whee! Look where we are. The Great White Way. Which reminds me, gloss is boss in colors that shine like the stars. Pink elephant and yellow tulip and Johnson green. Orange, black, navy, bone, and white. So girls, remember, gloss is boss. And out-of-this-world shoes by Young and Fair. Only $4.99 and $5.99 at National. And girls, you can't get off the ground without them.
Do you realize, Janie, that this is the first commercial ever done in outer space?
Oh, wonderful. Turn on your radio. Tell it you love it.
WABC. Super hit one, hit one, hit one.
Young Girl, Union Gap, number one.
Get out of my mind. So young, get out of my mind. All I feel is way out of line. Better run, girl. You're much too young, girl. Young girl, get out of my mind.
Yes, indeed. Young Girl, Union Gap, number one. 10 past 5, WABC chime time. And Dan Ingram shambles at 77 radio. Let's face it, it's not always how you play the game that counts. It's how much you can win, right? Right, of course. And you can win up to $50,000 by playing Fun and Fortunate Citgo. $50,000. Biggest cash prizes ever in gas station games. And if you're a licensed driver, you're eligible to win it. And you can win other cash prizes, too, plus special bonus gifts. Because everybody can win something. Play Fun and Fortune at your participating Citgo dealer today. It's a nice place to win. Up to that $50,000, huh? Nothing to buy, void where prohibited.
This is Barney's review of young male fashions. I'm Roger Day.
And I'm Jack J. We're in the Just Looking, Barney's great new shop for young swingers, and we're looking at some of the best-dressed young males in the city of New York, many accompanied by their chicks who go for the hip-hugging slacks here, Roger.
Jack, it looks like a daytime Maxwell's plum. All the great new European fashions from Sweden, Denmark, England, from all over the world are in the Just Looking at Barney's. Like that new Napoleon jacket over there with a big button-down lapel.
Oh, yes, and look at that Zhivago walking suit on that Ivy Leaguer, Roger. Convertible split shawl collar, front full of buttons, fingertip length. Oh, that's too good for the proletariat.
And the Nehru jackets and suits in all the colors of cashmere, Jack.
Oh, like a swingers convention in New Delhi.
So we suggest the young and unwrinkled New Yorkers bring their chicks for an all-day browse-in at the Just Looking at Barney's, 7th Avenue and 17th Street before they head for Maxwell's Plum. Alterations and parking are free, and you can just look or buy up to 9:30. Where are you going, Jack?
To help that chick pick out a pair of hip-hugging slacks, Roger.
She's just looking, Jack.
Yeah, so am I.
Yes, Jack. Thank you, Jack. No time for that now, Billy and Betty.
Dracula, the mummy. Oh, the Wolfman!
Supernatural creatures so terrifying that strong men quake with fright.
And now, Walt Disney's Blackbeard's Ghost, the motion picture that has men, women, and children quaking with laughter because it's the most hilarious haunting in history.
Don't miss Peter Ustinov as Walt Disney's Blackbeard's Ghost. It's not your life, it's your laughter he's after.
Yes, it starts today at a theater near you. Check your newspapers. And out through the facility is the American Bread Crumbling Company. We present the Rippling Rhythms. Guy Marks, loving you as maybe bananas.
From the Hotel Sheets in downtown Plunkettville, the American Broadcasting Company presents the music of Pete DeAngelis and his loyal Plunkettville.
Wonderful through the facilities, the American Bread Crumbling Company. All the beautiful thing. You're looking at a beautiful feet of cracked concrete in the heart of downtown Cranston, Nebraska. The American Bum Rushing Company has presented the Rippling Rhythms of Guy Marks. His long neck goose and his orchestra right here on 77 Radio WABC, New York Town. I think the show's called past 5. I love that record. That's called Loving You As Maybe Bananas, Guy Marks. His mustache. So I can't get into that bag anymore. Hey, what's the very first word that comes to your mind when I say aspirin? The ship fitter blues. No. You're supposed to say bear. Bear. Right, bear. You say bear? Good. Now, what's the first word that comes to your mind when I say children's aspirin? Well, the answer to that should be bear, too, because orange-flavored bear aspirin for children is the finest children's aspirin you can buy. After all, it stands to reason. No one has nearly as much aspirin experience as Bear. In fact, no one else makes children's aspirin like Bear. No one else purifies children's aspirin like Bear. No one else protects children's aspirin like Bear. It's as simple as this. When you give orange-flavored Bear aspirin for children, the Bear name tells you you're giving the very best. So next time you think of children's aspirin, think of Bear. Get orange-flavored Bear aspirin for children. That's the exact tablet size doctors recommend. There's a double lock cap in every bottle. Bear aspirin for children.
77 WABC.
Loving you has made me bananas. Mostly cloudy and mild tonight. Temperatures in the upper 40s. Tomorrow, partly sunny, and I don't know which part, but it's going to be partly sunny and mild. Temperatures in the mid-60s. Fair and mild tomorrow night and Friday. 57 cloudy, WABC degrees right now.
Little trouble away. Hi-ho, hey, to Wrigley Spearmint Gum. Work goes faster, smoother too. Life seems brighter when you chew. Hi-ho, hey, to Wrigley Spearmint Gum.
It's good to sink your teeth into Wrigley Spearmint Gum. That lively flavor freshens your mouth, and the good chewing helps make the job go smoother and faster. Enjoy chewing Wrigley Spearmint Gum every day, as millions do.
Hi-ho, hey, to your little trouble away. Hi-ho, hey, to Wrigley Spearmint Gum.
Means loving you has made me bananas. Delphonics. Number 13 this week on WABC. 18 minutes before 5. It's 18 minutes after 5. Well, it's 18 minutes around somewhere. Come on, Delphonics. Will you come in here and sing the song and get me off the hook, please? Thank you.
Miss Dive has come to you. La, 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 la.
Lala means that Lala also means we had a space in the lyrics so we had to fill up. It's 21 minutes past 5 right now, WABC.
Will everyone here kindly step to the rear and let a winner lead the way? Watch me in Mercury, we're moving up south to the head of the class. We're out like the others.
Winning isn't everything at your Mercury dealers. He's very big on savings, too. Right now, during his Competitive Edge sale, he's got Dan Gurney Cougars, specially equipped. Dan Gurney written all over him, and a nice low price written on the window. He's got Montegos that showed their competitive edge, winning the Union Pure Oil trials for total performance. New Mercury hardtops and convertibles with the same wood grain vinyl side panels made famous by our Colony Park wagons. Only Mercury's got it. Cars with a competitive edge, all at very competitive prices.
Why bring up the rear? Ride a winner this year and go with Lincoln Mercury.
Love is Blue, Paul Moriarty, number 9. Laughing and fighting on 77 Radio. This week on WABC, the All-American Super Music Power Survey. Big Dan Ingram in the afternoon. Got an Action Central News Brief with Carl Caruso. And we're going to have contemporary sports with Howard Cosell. And then right after that, Simon Says.
Here's the latest news from WABC Radio. President Johnson has named General Creighton Abrams to succeed General William S. Westmoreland as commander of the United States forces in Vietnam. The president also nominated Admiral John McCain, Jr. to succeed Admiral U.S. Grant Sharp as Pacific commander. Lawrence O'Brien has resigned as United States Postmaster General, and the resignation has been accepted by President Johnson. It's widely believed O'Brien will join the presidential campaign of Senator Robert Kennedy. Governor Rockefeller has signed into law the $6 billion urban renewal program he urged the legislature to pass. 2 children have been found dead at 992 Flatbush Avenue in Brooklyn. The medical examiner has been called to the scene.
Hello again. Speaking of sports for contemporary radio, the Major League Baseball season got underway today. A crowd of 32,063 people, despite surrounding racial tensions, attended D.C. Stadium to watch Vice President Hubert Humphrey throw out the first ball, and then watch in sore chagrin as Minnesota went on to blank the Senators 2-0, a brilliant 4-hit shutout for Dean Chance. Camilo Pascual was the losing pitcher. Harmon Killebrew homered to account for 1 Minnesota run, and then Bob Allison homered to account for the second Twins run. Detroit was shellacked by Boston 7-3 as the great one. Carl Yastrzemski, everybody's player of the year a year ago, picked up right where he left off. He hit 2 home runs today. Earl Wilson hit a home run for the Tigers in his own losing cause, Wilson being the losing pitcher. Dick Ellsworth, the refugee from the National League, making his first start in the American League, went all the way for the win. Mel Stottlemyre pitched a brilliant 4-hit shutout for the New York Yankees as they blanked the Angels 1-0. Frank Fernandez, the rookie catcher, homered for the lone Yankee score. George Brunette was the loser. Baltimore eked out a 3-1 victory over the Oakland Athletics. Catfish Hunter was the loser. Tommy Phoebus, the fine rookie of a year ago, was the winner. Jackson homered for the A's. Brooks Robinson got his first of the year for the Birds. I'll be back in just 60 seconds.
To a smoker, it's a Kent.
That's right. To a smoker, it's a Kent. Why? In a word, enjoyment. The enjoyment you get from more taste, fine tobacco. With Kent, you get all the pleasure you want from a cigarette and then some. So come on, enjoy yourself. Light up a Kent. Whether it's Kent king size.